Trump ain't got no money. Trump ain't never had no money. They talk about his daddy. You ever seen a picture of his daddy? You ever seen anybody write a story about his daddy?
No. I mean, they got his money from his dad, yeah.
I didn't ask you that. See, you keep talking to me. I don't want to hear. I asked you, have you ever seen a picture of his daddy?
No, I have not.
Have you ever heard a story about his daddy? And that don't bother you? Huh? That don't bother you?
In Foxy Brown, I played Foxy Brown's boyfriend. I was an FBI man named Michael. And I get killed by the mob. They mow me down. And of course, Foxy Brown avenges my death. And that's the whole story in a nutshell.
So, the next song that we have to sing, that nobody sang like Nat, the song he sang called Love. Love. Well, we like to do it our way, and we like to switch it up a little bit.
Little music to start things off.
This is for the way you look at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you would die. And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game played and made for two. If I give you my heart, don't break it. If we believe in love, we can make it. Hello, be love. Hello, be love. Love. Ooh. Love. Ooh. Ooh. Let's follow what you look at me. Extraordinary. It is even more than anyone that you and I could adopt in love. Is all that I can give to you. Love, more than just a game made for me and you. Love, if I give you my heart, don't break it. If we believe in love, we can make it. Counting on elevating, love. It's all we need. Just love. It's all we need. Hello, be.
Nine o'clock on the East Coast. How's everybody doing? It's Mike from Reelblack. Welcome, 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 welcome. If you want to join the conversation and you know how, that's the StreamYard link. But I just wanted to hang out for a little bit because it's Saturday and we've gotten into a habit of doing it. I'm not sure why that light is flashing. Do you like the red light in the back? Should we keep that? Drinking bubbly today. Hang on. Bubbly, sparkling grapefruit bubbly. But see who's in the building. Hey, Dadiva. Hey, Voyeur. Hey, Asian Latina. Black Zionist is in the house. George is in the building. Takashi, Mandela. We've got about 79. So, what's going on? And Arnold, I appreciate your love. Yeah. So I guess the first question, yeah, I'm trying to increase the production value a little bit with the light. I bought it and may as well use it. Oh, Rashawn's in the building. There's the StreamYard link if you want to jump on. It's in the chat there. And right there, anybody wants to talk in person, they can use their phone, just copy and paste that StreamYard link. I think we've gotten rid of the trolls by now, but and of course the Cash App. Whoops, it's how do I point in that direction without? I have to point this direction. Right there. Like, it's awkward because it's backwards. Right there's the Cash App. But and hit the like button. So welcome all new members, everybody. Don't have much in thought. I've been following the news a little bit. I watched the Amanda Seals, or it watched me. At a certain point, I fell asleep. She knows how to talk. I'll put it that way. If Amanda Seals is watching, you know how to talk, girl. You went on and on and on. I mean, you know, you had Shay back down. You out-catted Cat Williams with all that mess that you're talking about, Issa Rae and all these people changing people's perceptions. I don't know what to think on that one, you know, because I just don't know what to think on that one. I mean, you know, Amanda Seals has been on the show. Issa Rae's been on the show. I try to stay neutral with all this stuff. Why somebody, a cast member from a show, would not be allowed into a party and that would cause a rift, you know, put on the verge of a nervous breakdown, so to speak, is beyond me. But is that the cat? Is that my chair? I'll be quiet for a second. I hate when the house makes noise. Ask me anything. Who's my favorite comedian? For your Richard Pryor, Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, by far. She's just been spilling tea. You know, Club Shay Shay, he's funny because he gets on there and he says, I'm not into gossip. And then he'll let people talk crap for another like 40 minutes uninterrupted, you know. and just he's become a phenomenon. I think it's a turtle making noise. Interesting. Maybe I missed that part. Richard Pryor is your favorite as well. Who's your favorite comedian to the chat? We can ask that to everybody before we get into the main topic of discussion, which is going to be Chick-fil-A or KFC. But we have Richard Pryor. Vote for Richard Pryor. We have vote for Martin Lawrence. He's getting all the suit now. Yeah, people know he's worth views. Has him in honey barbecue wings. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna agree with Takashi. It's a lot. KFC is a lot different than the KFC that they got famous for. And I don't know what it is. It just seems like they beat the crap out of the chickens before they decide to serve them. Like, I always get broken bones in the wings for some reason, and they're always black wings. It's like it's been frozen over and over again. Where Chick-fil-A, they take the bones out, so you don't necessarily see the mistreatment. But we'll get to that in a minute. Voyeur picking KFC. Can we bring back honey barbecue wings? Cat Williams. I'll vote for Cat Williams. Well, FU2's here. Welcome. George Carlin, Chappelle. Chappelle, yeah, he's up there. Paul Mooney, yes. Up there in my Mount Rushmore. Truth teller. Eddie Murphy. What's my best film? My favorite film, or the one I made personally that's my best? I still have to make it. I've written it, but I haven't made it yet. It's a really good movie. Eddie Murphy. It's called Tupac is Alive. Eddie Murphy. Chick-fil-A. KFC's been trashed. Popeyes gets a sly vote from Voyeur. I like Popeyes. I put Popeyes ahead of KFC right now, actually. If this is what we're going to talk about, I guess I set the topic. So anybody in the room, don't be offended if we start talking about food and you get hungry. And I'm not sure why the focus is off. Really don't get it. But let's see. It was Dave Chappelle's I found a picture. I can show it online. I didn't want to post it. Let me see if I can find it. While we're on the topic. Hold it down, chat, while I look for this picture. You're gonna love this. You're going to love this. It was from a year ago. So we're talking May 2024 in library. 2023. That's why we haven't gotten to May yet. Yeah, here we go. Spring. Maybe it was March. It was showing up in my feed. Yeah, there we go. So pardon me, guys, while I look for this image that I want to share. And then I'll set it up. I'll explain what it is and all that good stuff. So it's actually a series of images, but I'll take that one out of my album. New photo, export one photo. Boom. I like working at the desktop because I can access things quickly, fairly quickly. And OJ is still dead, people. You can't beat Chick-fil-A service. That's absolutely true. I don't know what they do. I want to get their training tape, Chick-fil-A's training tape, because they must they must set it in a church and indoctrinate people, because they're closed on Sunday. That's not enough incentive to get good service. They must do something else, but it's so uniform and it's so good. Like, I've only once in 15 years of eating Chick-fil-A had an order messed up. where you go to the drive-through at KFC and you got to stop and look in that bag twice to make sure that they got that order right. You got to open up the boxes and make sure they got the pieces right. You got to make sure they got the sauces right. The drink might even be wrong. There's going to be something wrong when you drive through KFC. I hate to say it. And I'll keep saying that until they pay me not to say it. Let's see. I'll go through the chat in a second, but let me find this picture for you guys. Now, this is a picture. I gotta open it. This is so crazy. Image. All right, this is a picture of me and Dave Chappelle. All right, you want to see a picture of me and Dave Chappelle, folks? Look up from whatever you're doing. I'm gonna share the screen. Dave Chappelle was at the opening of the Chris Rock Selective Outrage last March, and I was invited, and I got a wristband to go to the party. And what happened was I ran into his mother, Chris's mother, Chris Rock's mother, and I hadn't seen her since like 10 years when I did the documentary on her son Jordan. And I first met her in 1989 when I did a documentary on Chris. So I've known them that long. I've only met Dave Chappelle once or twice before, back in the 90s or early 2000s. And I hadn't seen him since then. I didn't expect him to recognize me or anything. But they were on the red carpet, like the step and repeat, taking pictures. And, so me and Chris's mom are waiting to get on the step and repeat to take a picture with Chris. And Dave Chappelle just took some pictures with some people. The reason I can't post this on Instagram or anything like that is because I don't know who these other people are. They might not want to be photographed, but I'll put it on YouTube because it's commentary, fair use, right? So here's a picture that, what do you say, photobomb? This is Dave Chappelle photobombing my photo, or vice versa. So there's me. Let me pull it up. Obviously, you know what I look like. There's me. There's Chris's mom. There's Chris. And here's Dave Chappelle like ducking out fast. Like he didn't even want to get caught in being in any more pictures. I thought that was hilarious when it came up on my feed the other day. So I thought I'd share that. Anyway, let's see any comments. Good pick though. I was in the same room, breathing the same air as Chappelle. I came over, I shook his hand. He was cool. He's a very cool individual. So, that's, I don't know where that'll end up. Anyway, we're still talking about chicken. You're not a fan of Chris Rock's. Okay. Whoops. Not a fan of Chris Rock's. Okay. Well, he's a friend of mine. So I gotta say that he's in my top 10, top 5 for sure. Used to love that KFC coleslaw. Yeah, something happened to the coleslaw too. You know what I liked about the KFC for the longest time? They had the parfait buckets, and if you're old enough to remember, I mean, you probably no one in this chat will remember. A few people will remember the parfait bucket. And I used to love getting that chocolate parfait bucket. It was like chocolate pudding with graham cracker on the bottom and whipped cream, like a white foam that they look like whipped cream and some sprinkles on top. Chocolate jimmies, as they call them. And I first was introduced to them when they had Geno's. I don't know if anybody is old enough to remember Geno's in this chat other than myself. I remember as a child. Geno's, I'll pull that up. GINOS food. And let's see if they come up with a picture of Geno's. Oh, they tried to bring Geno's back. That's right. It was a 70s thing. Geno's. There might be a commercial for Geno's on YouTube. But let me see if I can pull this. Save image to download. So Gino's was a spot. If you just got here, well, you're not late. We're just hanging out. And we're talking about food tonight. But we're also asking, you can ask me anything. So but anyway, it's done. It doesn't look good. What I was going to show you, but the coleslaw. We're talking about KFC coleslaw, biscuits. Oh, you remember the parfait bucket? So maybe you remember. But yeah, they got rid of that. I think that was the beginning, the end of KFC for me when they got rid of the parfait bucket. And I can understand why they weren't selling that many, and if they did, they had to keep them cold. Like if they got any kind of room temperature, they would sink and melt. So I still call KFC Kentucky Fried Chicken. Or Royal Farms. There's tons of Royal Farms down where I'm at in Wilmington. And it's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. Royal Farms is overrated, you know. They're sort of like Wawa is on hoagies. Their chicken is about as good as a Wawa hoagie when you compare it to some real Wawa hoagies. KFC wedges. Everybody's getting hungry now. McDonald's isn't real food either. Neither is KFC. I agree. So I think we're leaning towards Chick-fil-A, and they definitely get the win on customer service. What do you think about the youth? I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. I think you should give them a sense of pride. Yeah. That's what I think about the children. Anyway, wow, all these chicken spots. You know, I'm gonna be in Gary, Indiana this fall more than likely. I'm gonna try to go to Chicago, and this time I'm gonna go to Harold's. I went to Garrett's Popcorn because they have that in the airport, but I need to try this Harold's chicken before it's too late. Raising Cane's, I give a thumbs up. They're second. If people don't know Raising Cane's, they're starting to make a push to be around the country. They just made it to the East Coast. The first time I went to a Raising Cane's was in Las Vegas, of all places. I was driving around and they said chicken fingers, and all they serve basically are chicken fingers and their own sauce. They have a Raising Cane sauce, and let me see if I can find a picture. Chicken, and they're really lightly battered. But I think if you go there once, you've had the experience. There's one on the Temple campus, and I go there quite often because it's a good alternative, but I think you do it once, it's enough. You've had the experience. There's certain restaurants I think that have retention value, and Raising Cane's to me is like if you're driving through a town you've never eaten there, you might enjoy it, but it's not necessarily hang on, stop screen, present, share screen. I wish you could pop JPEGs up as easily as you can video on StreamYard. And so that's Raising Cane's. So, and that's pretty representative. Actually, one thing I'll say, and they have sweet teas and lemonades is their signature beverage. Yeah, I think Raising Cane's is a tad overrated because it doesn't have the repeat value. It doesn't stick. Their sauce is good, but they should provide alternates, at least a barbecue sauce or something. If you ask for hot sauce, it costs extra. And yeah, it's just okay. Yeah, I don't necessarily know that it's going to be here 10 years from now. I mean, they've been around for a long time on the West Coast, but the expansion might hurt them. So, a Lumumbo sauce on my fries. A Wingstop. Buy me got soggy fries. I was actually at a Wingstop a week and a half ago. I hadn't been to one in forever. And because of the service is so bad when they had it in North Philly, I didn't expect it to be good, and it was okay. It was okay. Wingstop lemon pepper wings are good. I mean, these guys at Progress Plaza Wingstop, they were holding it down though. They were getting those orders out. Harold's in Phoenix, not impressed. Okay. Hey, Delicious Man. Can I cook? I do cook a little bit. I'm not a chef. But I can throw down in the kitchen when I need to. What's my favorite dish to make? I do a lot of stuff lately in the air fryer. Like I'll make a steak in the air fryer and I don't care. What happened to Boston Market? There's few and far between Boston Market. The quality slipped as well. But Elizabeth is here. Hey, welcome. We were showing off my picture of me and Dave Chappelle, the legend. I didn't ask to take a picture. I'm sure if I had asked to take a picture with him, he would have been cool about it. But I didn't want to bother him, for whatever reason. And then I was going through my photos the other day. It popped up on my feed. Oh, I have a picture of me and Dave Chappelle. So I was like, oh, okay. This is it, Elizabeth. I got a picture of me and Dave Chappelle, but Dave Chappelle don't want to be in the picture. So anyway, I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. It's like, it's like, I don't want to be in the picture. Yeah, there's some Boston Markets still around, but they're fading out. I think whatever company bought them just doesn't want to support them. I think McDonald's Corporation owns Boston Market now, and they're just not trying to support it. George, white meat or dark meat? That's a good question, for us chicken eaters. I am definitely a loyal white meat person. I'll start that off that way. I'm white meat. Okay. So is voyeur. Like my KFC order is always the 2-piece double breasts with an extra biscuit just to throw it in, So that's what I do. Dark meat is more flavorful. White meat is more quantity. That's the argument. I'll tell you, I'm not a drumstick person. I'm kind of squeamish, and frankly, don't like to know that I'm eating animals when I eat food. So when it's butchered properly, you don't necessarily think about, oh, this came from a living source. So I remember when I was really young, and I think drumsticks are a little bit different than they used to be. From the way they engineer them. But I remember when I was like maybe 5 or 6 years old eating a drumstick and seeing like the vein along the leg, along the bone, and just kind of being creeped out. Oh my God, there's like a vein here, and I don't want to eat it anymore. So, but the breasts don't have that. So, and my mom was a big chicken thigh person. All she would eat is chicken thighs. She'd say, if she wanted some chicken from KFC or Popeyes, she'd say, get me all thighs. And even Acme, the supermarket here, Albertsons out west, when she would get, she'd always get dark meat, but she'd insist on all thighs. So drumsticks look cute. Neil, no preference on white or dark, but I have to give my cat the best bits first and whatever. Oh, Oh, that's cute. What's your cat's name, Neil? You never told us. Breast man. Broiled steak with sauteed onions. Yeah, the air fryer is good for that. Like if you don't have the ability to broil, well, you can put it in the bottom of the oven, I suppose, in the broiler there. I used to do that, but I'm trying to. I'll say it publicly. I'm trying to get away from a lot of meat, but unfortunately, I'm addicted in a sense. Chicken tenderloins, absolutely. Takashi's leading the pack here. Let me get through the rest of the questions. Where on a chicken arts nuggets? Well, they call them fingers too. I'm like looking for chicken with actual hands, thighs are the best part of the chicken. There's a lot you can do with them flavor wise. Where I get the dark meat, like if I eat Chinese food and they have General's chicken, which is sort of like the standard dish. Like if I'm just starting to go to a new Chinese restaurant, I'll try their General Tso's chicken and or Tao, however you want to say it. And if they don't use dark meat for the uh, nuggets or whatever, it just doesn't taste right. I've been to places that want to be fancy with their General's chicken and they'll use breast meat and it just is awful. It's just too dry. Let's see. Mashed potato side with chicken. Okay, so you're a KFC person for sure. Warrior. Collard greens and rice. Okay. And you're in the sofa at 11 today. Didn't eat chicken legs. Yeah, beggars can't be choosy. I'm eating all kinds of chicken now. At this point in my life, I don't waste too much food. I try not to waste too much food. The veins. If it's cooked right, it shouldn't be any veins. How do you reason that? You're gonna cook the vein away? That doesn't make sense to me. But if you know something about that, explain that one to me. But Joni, okay, Joni, does she look like Molly or is she brown or? My favorite movie director. I have a few. I like Spike Lee. I like John Hughes. I think it's on my bio on the Real Black homepage. But I think Billy Wilder is the person that I think I like the most because he was successful in a wide range of movies. He didn't just make one kind of movie, and he was very prolific. And up until his last couple movies, he was hitting them out of the park. He had great collaborators. Pardon me. And yeah, I would say Billy Wilder. I'll put that in the chat. He did Double Indemnity, Sunset Boulevard, The Apartment, movie Major and the Minor he wrote. He's the man, Billy Wilder. Trying to hang in there. To Diva, how have you been? Delisha, when chicken is fried, it should be dark when finished, not lightly cooked on the outside. Okay. Good question. Have I ever interviewed any adult stars? No. I wanted to at one point track down some 90s people. And it's interesting you bring that up because Blue Underground sent me some stuff. Wait, I'll show you what Blue Underground sent me. I'll put this back on the stage. Keep talking. I'll put this on the stage. You're going to see me walk away, and I'll show you some stuff that came in. Hey. Molly is knocked out. She was actually looking at me. She wasn't sleeping, but she's like, "Why are you? What are you doing in there?" And I have to explain to her, you can't come in because no, I threw the light off. You can't come in because you insist on trying to type, and I can't teach you how to type while I'm doing a live stream. Let's see who came in. Heather Hunter, Janet Jackme, yeah, 90s people. I see. I don't have a discrimination factor when it comes to. Oh, Pinky. Okay, she's probably around, right? I probably get these people. Cinnamon Love, Pinky's still active. I don't know if I want to see that. Some, there's an expiration date. Joni is a male cat, but I thought she was when a tiny kitten. My cats have passed on and been called Nina, Hancock, Zawinul, Brubeck, Beyonce, Lester, Coltrane. Beyonce, what happened to Beyonce? That seems like a younger cat. I mean, Beyonce's been in show business for 20 plus years, but yeah, I just adopted Molly when my mom passed 2 years ago. So me and Molly have been together for 3 years from the time my mom went in a nursing home to now. But Janet Jackme, yes. What happens? A lot of these people disappear, and then I suppose they have a presence on social media, some of them, but I think it'll be an interesting documentary because I believe we're talking about empowerment, and I think sexual freedom, the ability to tell our own stories in all platforms, is very important, right? So the 90s porn era, when video cameras became more available, and people like Ron Hightower, and I'm trying to think of the other light-skinned brother's name, started putting out, and the guy from NWA started putting out porn. It was an empowering moment in a sense. Now people also got exploited, and that's the problem with trying to tell that story, is that nobody really got paid, and a lot of people don't want to revisit those stories. So, but you could make an argument, just like I should have brought the Jet Beauty of the Week book in, that just being able to express ourselves and have our own adult entertainment is a power move in a sense, but at the same time, it could be oh, sorry, I'll get off the topic in a second. the reason Takashi came in, I'll get off the topic. But so Blue Underground, we just interviewed William Lustig, and they just put out Goodbye Uncle Tom. Actually, it's over there. Let me see did I put it away. Hang on. Yikes. Got so much stuff. Living in America. Eye to eye. Station to station. So let's tilt that down. So Goodbye Uncle Tom is out now on 4K. And so my friends at Blue Underground, my new friend, William Lustig, he said to sample his other titles and let people know about them. So the Best of Midnight Blue, the adult cable show, I was interested in checking out because it's a compilation of all the Midnight Blue titles that they put out in the past. So, but these are interviews with celebrities that were related to adult entertainment industry back in the 70s through the 90s. So, are we still talking? L's talking. I can't entertain this chat. We went left a little bit. Yeah, Midnight Blue. But they're interesting. I mean, it's R-rated for sure. Maybe even X, like a hard R-rated thing. But I don't know if anybody watching grew up in the 80s. If they still have it, do they still have Manhattan Cable, Channel J, or did they get rid of that crap? But it was a public access channel in New York that allowed for nudity as part of free expression of the airwaves. And Al Goldstein, the publisher of Screw magazine, had his own talk show, Midnight Blue. And actually, for a long time, I had Heather Hunter video on the channel. Let me see if it's still, maybe I can get a frame cap of it. Let me see if it's still available. Yeah, I'll show you some, oh wow, 10 minutes of this. I felt like it was 2 minutes. I'll see what happens. I don't want to get us in trouble. But since we're talking about this, Black Venus, is it good? Which Black Venus from the 80s? Or is there another movie called Black Venus? Okay, so FU remembers. Let me see if I can, it's downloading. Let me get rid of JAG. So what'll happen, I'll play it without the sound. I'm trying to prepare you guys. But yeah, Robin Bird show, you can Google her. She had all the dancers that were on Times Square at what was the name of that place? Show World. She'd have all the anyone who was appearing at Show World that week, she would have on her show. And they had this stuff playing when I was in at NYU, and we got cable by the third year of me being in school. We had a cable set up, so I actually taped this Heather Hunter thing back in the day. She was the it girl, so they just slapped my head. My lady. Oh, because you're talking about all this stuff. Close my door, and the sound's coming in real clear. Isn't it, superstar? Like I got the fresh Rode mic going tonight. So you saw the clip. Let me see it. Download it. Let me see if I can open it. I'll play it. I mean, it's censored, so it's going to be it's okay. It was on YouTube, so I can play it without sound. I think we can do it because there's music. Like I think the reason why Robin Bird hasn't made it to any kind of platforms is because they used popular music at the time, and I think there's some Prince music in the Heather Hunter thing. But all right, let's go back in time to 1991. You ready for this? Let me see.
Okay, we're back. Lie back and get comfortable. Here is this isn't your last time. No, it's sure. Ooh. Lie back, get comfortable. Here is Heather Hunter.
So I turn the sound down. Can you still hear me? Yeah. So cheapo, no set really. And so that's the gist. Don't get too excited. I'm gonna cut this off in about 20 seconds. But yeah. Looks like a man, the blonde one. Oh, Heather, Robin Bird, yeah. Yeah, so she was a good dancer, I mean, I guess you had to know how to do all these things in order to be in the entertainment business at that time. So nowadays you just need Snapchat and that's it. Like I cut that off. Asian Latina. Yeah, we're freestyling it. So anyway, are we done talking about adult entertainment? Takashi, it's your fault. Listen, ask me anything. I'm trying to be as open and honest as I can. But yeah, we're not at the strip club. So yeah, I'm just giving you a taste of that. So anyway, Bill Lustig, he was cool. He let me have Maniac Cop 2, right, which is on 4K now. I can't wait to watch Vigilante with Robert Forster. I don't know what's with this focus. This is not an inexpensive webcam, but I have the biggest focus issues with this thing. Vigilante. Yeah, we're all paying the price, right? All right, okay, I got you. I'll get there after you. I don't know anything about it. That's why I haven't responded. I don't know anything about that. Well, Heather Hunter, she was a New York performer, and then she went west and ended up on Soul Train. That's my understanding. But she was in the adult business before she went to Soul Train. New York Ripper and Forrest Hump. Okay. Maniac, Bill Lustig's signature piece in 4K. And Zombie. So you want to support Blue Underground. It's a very good boutique video label. Red Light District. All right, we're trying to get off this topic. All right, let me find this question that you asked FU about Twilight Zone. Fill us in. Oh, okay, you're talking about Black Venus from that was like one of those cable TV adult things, right? We had it at the store. I think I have a copy of it on DVD. I think when they put it back out, I got hold of it. Yeah, people know this stuff. Oh, that explains a lot. FU too. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to find the comment from FU2. Okay. I'm scrolling back. Twilight Zone. Yeah, well, maybe, we might be able to get Heather Hunter on the channel because she's a photographer now, right? That's what she's known for. Chicken George. I remember the name. I never went in. I guess that came out around the time of Roots. Bill Hathaway. That's like 76, 77, Chicken George's. Okay, I'm trying to find the question. FU2. All right, so I remember seeing it quickly about Twilight Zone, but I don't I've been on for an hour. All we've did is make each other hungry. Okay. Oh, here it is. What do you think of the latest Twilight Zone series? I'm watching now, and it's pretty good. You just schooled me on something I wasn't aware of. So I'll look for it. I mean, I like Twilight Zone. I don't necessarily watch anthology shows or get locked in on binging on shows, but I'll check it out because you said so. No, I didn't see it yet. I haven't been watching much TV. I've been busy teaching. I want to get caught up in stuff, and I thought I was going to watch one of these movies today, and I ended up just going to the library for a minute and then coming home and falling asleep. So shows I gotta get focused, because the summer's gonna be over and I need to get some things done to consider myself productive. But let's see. Jordan Peele. Oh, okay. So it's not brand new. It came out a couple of years ago. I remember that. I know what you're talking about. I thought they did it again and again. I never watched it. Have I seen the trailer for another church movie? Tyler, I saw the piece. Oh, let me read it out in case people are just listening. Superstar wants to know if I've seen the trailer for the new Jamie Foxx movie, Not Another Church Movie. Tyler Perry is not happy. Well, we can probably pull that up and talk about it. I have seen it. I saw the comedy hype piece on it. Let me see if I can find it real fast, and we'll keep the chat going. But Not Another Church Movie. That's a good topic. 2024. Probably a white director, right? Comes out May 9th. Official trailer from 3 days ago. Copy link. Vivica Fox, Mickey Rourke, Tisha Campbell. I'm surprised to see Jamie Foxx in this thing, unless he owed somebody a huge favor, because Johnny Mack is the director. Who's Johnny Mack? From Real Husbands of Hollywood. Okay. That explains a lot. So it's a spoof of all the Tyler Perry movies, which was inevitable. But, somehow they got Jamie Foxx to agree to play God in it. Jamie Foxx, Tyler Perry doesn't like any kind of criticism. He thinks it's sacrilege. He feels he's doing God's work, and anybody who makes fun of him is wrong. So that's the long and the short of that. He hasn't put a cease and desist in because it's parody, but apparently he made according to Comedy Hype, he's not happy with this movie. Not another. Let's watch the trailer together, folks, and then we'll talk about it.
This is usually my day of rest, but I'm feeling like something. Hashtag Holy Davidson. Holy Davidson. Feeling very blessed today.
What is that, Counselor Ferry?
It's actually pronounced Harry, Taylor Harry. The P is silent.
Got that, Mary?
Yes, Your Honor. His pee don't work.
My favorite nephew. Look at you. This morning, God told me I'm supposed to empower all the women of the world. God wants you to be pimping? Huh?
I have an idea, and I'm gonna need you to commit to it.
I'll do anything for you, God.
I need you to become a writer.
I don't know nothing about writing.
Do you know what a plot point is?
No.
A good storyline?
Hell no, I never heard that.
She deserves to get half.
You came back to cry? No. Judge said half, your ass is gonna get half. You think you're gonna get my money when I'm gone? Oh, I'm gonna get your money. You know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get this gas money.
Shut up and take the like a man.
I didn't know you was gonna go all 50 Shades of Grey on them, brother.
Somebody's gotta watch Daddy's Little Girls.
Oh, don't worry about that, man. They stay strapped ready for any unwanted police officers.
Pull the car over before
The dude goes to jail.
Ooh, that's a good idea for a sequel. Damn, chill.
Yes, Pastor.
What the?
It's like life. The devil's in the details.
Today was a God's day. Woo!
Yeah, so that's the preview. Actually, I guess I hadn't seen it. I just saw the Comedy Hype piece. Cat Williams once again. Yeah, it looks very inexpensively made. I'll put it that way. Like it might be better than it looks, but I don't know if it's going to make much money in theaters based on the production value. Yeah, random white former A-lister. Yeah, Mickey Rourke not looking that great today. So yeah, it just makes it look not good. It doesn't look funny. I mean, maybe if you're a fan of Tyler Perry movies, you might go see this out of support of just curious about what's happening there. But yeah, I don't know. Making fun of the movie, making fun of another church movie, Mickey Rourke. Yes. Okay, so you got one person. You're lining up, you're buying the tickets, you're gonna get the stream. I guess the sad part is with the cast that they do have, it'll sell a few places and it'll be unavoidable that it comes on BET. Unless, well, Tyler Perry's connected to BET, and if he's not a fan of this movie, it's not going to get any play on any of those platforms, Tubi Queen, yeah, Tubi will have it for sure. We got for a minute. Let's see. I'm trying to find. Right, cue this back up. Vivica Fox was the judge in the piece. Oh, there she is. She's got her glam squad though. Like whatever they didn't pay the actors, Vivica made sure that she got her money for her glam squad. I'm trying to find a picture of Vivica. Trying to cue it back. Yeah, some of these movies are 20 years old. This might be a little late. Oh, there's Tisha. There's a guy playing Joe. I mean, he could already, well, it's parody. It's parody. So, you could say you're infringing on my trademarks, but there's Vivica. Jasmine Guy's in the trailer, yeah. Vivica is the judge, yeah. Well, the animated Good Times bothers me more than this because this is some black-owned, like you said, Tubi stuff. Netflix put their power and muscle behind Good Times and made sure they had a global platform, translated into multiple languages, and dropped it on the same day, and spent hundreds of millions of dollars to do that. So, and animation also bothers me whenever you put racist animation out. I'm very sensitive to that. So, but let's see. Yeah, kind of late. Kind of should have done this years ago. Yeah, well, I am mad at it because it doesn't look good. At least the Wayans, when they did their stuff, they had some backing, they had a few dollars in it, and it wasn't just I don't know. Oh, Zendaya playing Nina Simone? No, it wasn't Zendaya. It was what was her name? The light-skinned actress. Doesn't identify as black, playing Nina Simone. I forgot her name. Can't think of it right now. But yeah. Zoe Saldana. Thank you so much, Mr. Cool. Zoe Saldana. That was very, very, very frustrating. Oh, was Sean still in the building? I know you left and came back. Everybody is Zoe Saldana as Nina Simone with the makeup. Do you remember the makeup? I should have these things queued up all the time. Zoe as Nina. Getting a text. But why I have no images? Wow, they did a number on her. Yeah, this is the photo. Hang on, I gotta queue this one up. Save image to downloads. Yeah, it's not as offensive. I mean, what happened with the Nina Simone biopic was they had a certain amount of time in order to make the film, and they could get some financing with Zoe involved, and so that's how that fiasco happened, and then Bob Johnson, of all people, picked it up for distribution. which is another slap in the face. Nobody wanted this movie. And then Robert Johnson from BET picked it up. But I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat, but I gotta keep talking so it doesn't seem like I fell off a cliff or something. But anyway, Anika Noni Rose was the obvious choice. No, I thought you could have had Jennifer, well, maybe Jennifer Hudson, or who else would have played that if we're going back to that. Who's the singer who does this? Oh gosh, you caught me off guard. India Arie would have been great. Yep, that's what I'm thinking of. India Arie, she would have been perfect as Nina Simone. Yeah, but we don't live these things down now, do we? Family of Praise. I gotta watch that one again. But all right, let's shift gears and wind it down a little bit. We've been on for an hour. And I appreciate you hanging out this long. We've pretty much held the audience. We're at 73 viewers. Big shout out to the Mod Squad, Voyeur, Superstar. Trying to see who else is modding that's in here. Well, if I'm missing somebody, I apologize. But the Mod Squad is in effect. What's this? Most Dominicans don't identify as Black. Oh, did you see me on the other video? Let me see if I can. I got myself in trouble. From yesterday's video, I got myself in trouble. Let me see. Where did I put it? With Floyd Marshall on a mission. That's the long version. I didn't download it. Oh, it's in. That's right here. Empowering Black filmmakers, importance of representation, discover the diverse power of storytelling, impact of money. Huh. I'm trying to find it. Oh, here. That's not it. Huh. I don't see it. Downloads. I gotta check it real fast. Quick look. When you have biracial. That's it. This got me in trouble. Importance of representation. Because nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear the truth. You can't handle the truth. Importance of representation. When you have biracial children, mixed race couples, you don't see Black family intact. You don't see Black love. So if people are concerned about the future, where do we exist in the future if we're not being seen in a position where we can procreate or have healthy relationships at the very least? And that's the problem I have with social media. Yeah, so I said that 2 days ago, and a little controversial. I don't know how people feel about that. Oh, Takashi, thank you for the Cash App. Are you still here? I gotta shout you out. Thank you, Takashi Mandela, for the Cash App. Is there anything else happening in the news? I spelled it wrong. So let me start over. Okay. I agree with what you say. Yeah, I mean, and I don't want to be taken out of context. Oh, hey, champion. What do you think of the term "my truth"? It grinds my ears. I've not heard anybody say it. My truth. I saw this shirt. You told the truth. Yeah, I feel like I don't even think that they're aiming for a global market. I think they're aiming for I don't know. I guess the part, if you watch the whole interview, what I was saying or what I was trying to put across was you don't go to Japanese movies looking for uh, a crossover appeal. And we shouldn't, when we make black movies, try to cross over at the same time. So, well, this is in the news. We gave another 95 billion. Yeah, where else is this money coming from? Something's got to give. We're in this election year, they're just throwing money out there. Census forms still make you choose which side you're on. I don't know if I filled out the census, which, I don't really have any people behind me. I'm the last of the dentist line. So I didn't fill out a census form the last time. If they track me down, they track me down, but I didn't fill it out. Flint still has bad water. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think they're printing this money, Voyeur. I don't think it's all coming. I don't think it's all circulating. I think he's just saying, going to Staples and printing this money because it's a lot of money that they're throwing away. I'm in Delaware now, so I didn't vote on Tuesday. I saw the results in Pennsylvania, but I say I'm in Philly, but I can't vote in Philly anymore. I'm an only child. They print it and then we pay it through taxes. Well, yeah, that makes sense. And to just not dry. Okay. I agree with that. A lot of power there. But yeah, I'm an only child. Thank you, Takashi. Is he still here? I don't see. I just want to thank him. I didn't notice it until just now. Let me see what else is going on. Did any PayPals come through? But yeah, this was a good show. If everybody is done, no, I'm not in New York. I'm a Philly boy for sure. I just want to, because sometimes Voyeur sends. I mean, I'm not asking you to send. No, I'm good. Everybody's caught up. So, don't forget to hit the like button. I want to end. I'll play some music to end us. Some Lady Alma. Latchkey at 7. Yes, stimulus money. Yeah. Yeah, well, they did the student loan thing for a lot of people, myself included. So that was a good look. That was better than stimulus money. Because if they had sent me stimulus money, the last thing I would have thought about was paying them student loans with it. But yeah, people know Lady Alma. Here's some Lady Alma. Hold it down. Oh, sped up.
Winston, come on here, Winston. Winston, thank you, baby. Will you tell the people what the name of this song is? Hold it down. It's called Hold It Down. And the message that I have to tell Philly, we got to hold it down. Right? With all these corrupt politicians and all this mess going on, we need to hold it down. You better tell them. I better than this. Thank you, man. We gonna hold it down. Mommy, hold it down here. I love you too, baby. I love all of you. I want y'all. Mommy, everything that you are causing us to frown. Is that cool, baby? Biggest lady head. See, talking about what does it? I love you, baby. If it wasn't believing the thing you said, I'd end up believing it. Got this bread. Get excited. Folks acting criminal. You're acting to talk this to anybody. It's got you. I said, hold it down. Hold it down. I said, hold it down. Hold it down. Hold it down. Blowing up is your concern while we just stop Elisa for all to see. I think it's an awful read. But we gon' try to focus on me. Hey, now all the do is wrong. That makes for what they got. With an attitude that people have to right. Who gon' take the way? Destination lead the way. And they're talking, not again, delay, delay, hold it down, 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 got to hold it down. What you need to do is stop, hey, stop, hey,
Yeah, just peace out to Lady Alma. She's got some new stuff too. Did I play the new Lady Alma footage? Let me see if that's here. We've been following Alma for 20 years. She took a break, but it's not. Let me see if it's in here. Gotta move this stuff. Do we want more music? Are we ready to go? Let me see. I have a whole Lady Alma hard drive. Let's see. This hasn't made it to YouTube yet. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, it's not hooked up. All right, this might work. This might not work. Plug it in. The disc spins. We get the jam session. We'll play a little more music. Let me find it. House music. Okay, yeah, it's in here. I'll play the black and white version. That way it doesn't spoil the color. I think I played this before, but if I didn't, if you haven't seen this before, it's new to you. All right. Here's the latest song.
I came to bring it. Yeah. I came to bring the pain, all go to the pain. I said, I came to bring the pain, all go to the pain. I came to bring the pain, all go to the pain. This ain't nothing but a party, y'all. Is it a party? Don't forget to tip the bartenders. This house music. Woo. Hey. Woo. know what? I want to jack your body. Yeah. Here we go. So you got nowhere to go, and you got nothing to do. Don't turn on your radio, but the music that's inside of you, let it out, don't you feel the sound? Don't you feel it now? House music take control of you, get soul to move, I just love to move. Feel it, do it, It's house music. It's house music. Go ahead, Priscilla. Ooh, it's house music. Ooh, I want to move your body. Do it, yeah. Come on, yeah. It's house music. Hey, house music all night long. It's house music. Pay attention. The beat goes on 4/4. Bass kick leave you wanting more. Hi-hats and snares all everywhere. Yeah, on the one go even the two. House music always makes you move. You can't deny the feeling and tear. It gives you joy and lift you up. You know you never get enough. Turn it up and act cool. Why don't you shake your body and feel the groove? House music gonna make you move. House music gonna make you move. House music gonna make you move. Yeah, 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 yeah. You wanna unbutton your coat. You gonna unbutton your coat. You gonna stick around just a little. You gonna unbutton your coat. Yeah, do it. Come on, let's do it. I want to stick around a little bit. Do it, do it. You got to move your body. You want to move our body. Let me jack your body. Ow. You got this dibbity, you just got this move your body. You can just move your body. Just do it, just move your body. Just the feeling in the do it, just to move your body. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. That's right. I'll jack your body. House music all night long. House music all night long. Now listen, when I say house music all night long, I'ma need you to say what with my band. Is that all right? Come on, y'all. House music all night long. House music all night long. House music all night long. Let me jack your body. Feel it, do it, got to move it. Can you feel this groove? Feel this groove? Feel it, do it, baby. Baby. Got to jack your body, jack your do it. You got to move your body. You need to move your body. Let me jack your body. Oh. Your body. Can you feel it? Can you do it? Can you feel it? Just to move your body. Move your body. Ooh. Can you feel it? Can you do it? Can you feel it? Just to move your body. Just move your body. Ow. Feel it. Do it. Got to move it. Can you feel this groove? Feel it, go, feel it. Do it. You got to move your body. You need to move your body. Let me jack your body. Oh, 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 oh. I see you, mama. I see you, baby. Feel it? Can you do it? Can you 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 feel it? Hey! Let me jack your body. Feel it. Do it. Move it. It's house music. Let me jack your body. Feel it. Do it. Move it. Move it. Oh.
They just get your body. Hey. Oh, take it just a little bit higher, 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 higher.
Yeah, so that was one of the things that we most recently shot was Lady Alma live at World Cafe. So and we shot the whole show, but that's what's going to end up on YouTube eventually. So all right, so that about do it. It's 10:15 on the East Coast. Plenty of time left in the evening. I don't want to take up too much time, but I did want to say hi and spend some time asking anything. I think the verdict is that people like KFC, but they prefer Chick-fil-A, and some people even like Boyer even brought up Popeyes, and a few people brought up Boston Market, and it was a good conversation on that. And yeah, she's Lady Alma started. There's a documentary on this on Real Black 2 called A Taste of Lady Alma, which is her biography, something I did back in the early 2000s with her. But yeah, she's been around since the late 90s, like 96, 97, something like that. But yeah, she's really good. And she's remained independent the whole time. So that's probably why, she's not as visible to the mainstream. But all right. Thank you so much. I wish I had the theme song to play us out, but we're out of here. Thanks for your time. Peace and blessings, family. Thanks everybody who hung out. And I'll see you again soon. Probably next Saturday. Oh, next Saturday we'll have Jason Clue on to talk about his new book, How to Pick the Right Mate. So yeah. Peace.